children are drawn to quality, and they're drawn to the sort of quality which has lasted centuries. And part of my job, of course, is to introduce them to the quality and to enable them to get inside of this great music and to take it as their own.
And they come willingly.
Yes.
And they come with smiles and
Right.
laughter, and they're eager, and they run inside, and everybody's happy.
Right.
And I don't see reluctance,
No.
which is a wonderful thing for a priest walking by making his mug of tea to see, right?
Yes. Traditionally, I guess, in the Anglo-Catholic world, music and liturgy have been sewn together.
Right.
And I think it's a great privilege that we also involve children and families in this.
Right.
And compared to other parishes, I suppose we expect them to sing more often because our choristers do sing every Sunday.
When they bring them to the church,
Yeah.
they want them to learn about Jesus.
Right.
They want them to learn about values and commitment. They want them to learn to be formed as good people, to learn about community and relationships. And it seems that music and choral music is a wonderful way of bringing all those things together.
Very much,
Yeah.
because most kids, particularly boys,
Right.
find it very difficult to practice the piano or a
Right.
trombone or violin for a
Right.
half an hour a day. That's a
Right.
long stretch, particularly for a young boy.
Right.
Whereas when you're doing something as a group
Right.
and you have the encouragement of others and also
Right.
the modeling of the older kids, then it suddenly becomes a community project, and that's just speaking of the music. I think we've found at St. Paul's that the kids and their parents become very close to one another over the time because they're sharing this vision, and they're obviously sharing many hours together. And to me, that's really one of the great gifts of St. Paul's. To not only provide the music as music, but to build this community around it.
For example, I noticed that children have no hesitancy around adults. There's no shyness.
Yeah.
They're used to working with people of different ages, people of different genders, people they go to school with, people they don't go to school with. And it seems to me that that's a wonderful life skill.
Yes,
and it's one that you see lacking often elsewhere.
In order to be a chorister, you've got to organize your time. You've got to pay attention to punctuality. You've got materials, your pencil, your music, your box, your vestments. You've got to organize that. And by having a great degree of self-organization and witnessing the organization of others in the choir, you build your confidence. And you also build confidence in what to do when things don't go your way and when things go wrong. And that's, of course, a life skill which we all can benefit from. What happens when your singing was less than ideal, or when there was an interruption, or when someone else gets a solo that you would have preferred having. So all of these skills come, of course, over a chorister's entire career in the choir, but one can very much see a progression of self-confidence and group confidence in so many ways other than music.
And I suppose there could be no closer definition of learning what it means to be a part of a team than to be singing in a choir.